Hello comrades, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. As you can see, the coal mine, she is operational. Plenty more workers coming out. It's not exactly the most level piece of road I've got there, but it doesn't really matter because I have workers and they are happy because, well, why wouldn't they be? The coal mine is working. We're almost at capacity, in fact. We've got a couple of untrained people here who are, well, they've chosen to come and work here, but that's good because we're now kicking out coal at quite a rate. In fact, we're not. Whoop, gently. Why are we not kicking out coal? My guess is that we've already filled it. Oh, that's a pity because it was looking really good with all the business in business there. Yeah, 25 tons of coal now waiting to happen, and all these chaps need is some workers. So stick around until after the bombastic intro and we'll bang some workers in here. Now I'm actually going to pause for the moment because while I've got all of my workforce up in the mine, it doesn't seem productive to have them sit around do nothing. So I want to check what we actually need workforce for here. The aggregate storage doesn't need any. Truck loading doesn't need any. You, however, need 15. Now 15 is no problem at all. That's a single bus load. I don't think we'll bother with... we won't bother with a bus stop for that. We'll literally just buy another bus and set it in motion. That's a nice bit of fly through there. Oh, isn't it lovely? This perplexes me, my power line on the top of the mountain. I'm sure it perplexes you too. But it's fine. It's all good. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Right, okay, that's the gas station. Now, I built another gas station to help out with the buses because it occurred to me that they might struggle a little. I'll show you where that is in a moment, but let's get another bus in first. We'll keep it check. For check is the way we'll keep it. Right, from bus stop, yep, over to other side of the mountain. Now, what's actually quite reassuring about this is that people quite happily went and worked there. Now, I can click on the building, and that will just work. Okay, all right. Well, let's get a roll in, and we'll see what's what. Yeah, so I did a bit of smoothing just over here, and we set up another gas station so that the buses wouldn't get 3/4 of the way through the tunnel and then go, oh, we're out of fuel. We have to go to the one gas station in the area. Now, obviously, in the fullness of time, I will be developing my own gas station, but not today. No, today we'll be using. We'll be using gas that we've imported. Right, okay, now then, we should have a bus kick through there shortly. But while we're waiting for that to happen, I need to build an electricity power plant. Now, someone suggested that one of the things that I should do is get food sorted. I'm importing it. I don't need to do anything more than that. It's perfectly fine as it is. Right, energy related, coal power plant, please. How much is that? Is that 236,000? That's not so much. Yeah, look at that. Looks beautiful. It looks it's majestic in its level of majesty, is what it is. Right now, is that max size? Is it? All right. It's going to sit in here somewhere, and you might go, oh, You've ruined the grass for everyone. I kind of go, well, if I didn't do it now, the power plant sure as hell would do in a minute. Right. Flatten that. And... beautiful. You made me wait for it, but there it is. Now, I'm going to assume this is downwind of... go on. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I know. I moved my cursor. My fault. There you go. Right, sling that in there, and we're gonna be amazing. Now, I'm pretty sure I've got a transformer over here. Electricity in disguise. Yes, very good. Right, what are you? Hello, we're a power transformer. Great. Okay, now then, what are the access points that you've got? Because if we can start flogging power back to the Imperialists, that will suit me very nicely. Or have we used them all? Have we used all of it? That seems unfortunate if that's the case. Why am I unable to? No, it doesn't look like there's a connection available there, Sergey. Oh, bum. All right. Well, how are we going to do that? Well, you're going to need to daisy chain these together, I reckon. Potentially cutting off some of your hard-working citizens. Also, just while I think about it, that money's going down at quite a rate now, isn't it? Yeah, it is rather. Let's not focus on that though. Right, now I want to do this without disrupting everybody too greatly. So we're going to use the time controls there to make that happen. Power transformer. No, we want a high voltage switcheroo to daisy chain a couple of switches together. Because my hope is that I'll be able to export power from here, you see, and then in so doing, we can have a glorious future. This is not a power transporter; that's a switch. Because the transformer looks like this. In which case, we'll stick that here, like so. We'll then, since we're in a demolishing kind of a mood. We'll then remove this. No, we won't remove anymore. We'll then run that out to there. I'm going to assume that worked. And then we will run this. Oh, we don't have a great angle of attack here. No, you don't want to do that, do you? Alright. Oh, hold on. Get rid of that. Burn it. Yeah. Yeah. Kill it. Right, okay, that's gone. Oh, we're going to need to put the flipping thing on in order to see what we're doing. No, hold on. No, that's okay. We're all right here. This is all right. This is all good. And then you need a high power switch. No. Switch. Transformer. That's a switch, you Burke. Okay, all right. Easy down. Easy. So there we can go high voltage in that side, high voltage out over here, and then we can send out moderate voltage to the peoples. Yeah, like that. So we go high voltage from here over to there. There's a building in the way. Well, there isn't. I've demolished it. All right, okay. Nobody panic. All right. I know I just turned the power off, but that's progress for you. Up in your bit, and I didn't click a button there evidently. Right, high voltage switch, no. Power transformer, yes. Power transformer here. Right, now pause again. Now that you've got a handle on the situation, you do that over there. What do you mean? There is not a building in the way. We just blew it up. There you go. You do that, and then we'll back it up, get some medium voltage. And we'll run you out here. There's a building in the way. Yes, okay, there is a building in the way. Put you on there. And then you lot, you can have that. Actually, I want to change my mind. Oh no, it's okay. And you can have that. And then everybody should be thrilled. And then all we need to do is run the big juice out from there into here. And then we've got ourselves our own personal network connection going on there. We've got a LAN, effectively. Right, where's out? It's right here. Look. Okay, that doesn't look like high voltage. That looks like medium voltage. But I'm going to assume it's high voltage. There are other opportunities you've got here. You know, there are, aren't there? Okay. Well, if we do this, yes. All right, and then we do this. Okay, all right. I don't really understand that, and that's a terrible idea. So let's not do that. Oh, okay. Wait. What's happening here? Where did you just suddenly come from? Oh, I see. Oh, it's because I see what I've done. All right. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Yep. Right. No, it's fine. Fine. Have a rethink. Medium voltage. Cancel those. Thank you. And that one. Yeah. That's medium voltage. Which means I can get rid of this eyesore here, and that's a good thing. So if we... Yep. Let's kill that at the same time. Or some of it, anyway. We'll leave some remnants for future generations. I mean, we'll leave it for the locals to just pilfer so that they can supplement their non-income with something. Right, so you do that. Yes. And then you grab your long-distance medium cables. We'll send it out from the middle, given that doing anything from the middle is going to prove to be challenging. And we'll go out this way, like that. Yeah, and then we'll kill off these lot here, and hope we can connect those up. All right, okay. Now you're going to have to unpause in order to make that work, but you can worry about that in a minute. Now switch to high voltage. Right, we can come out of there. We want to get over here. We could run it through the playground. Yeah, that's a great plan. Okay, we'll do that. Run that down there. Now we need to get around the corner somehow. Oh, there you go. We've done it already. That's good. All right, and then keep going. Like so. Keep going down there. That's it. People love the view of high voltage cables just outside the back window of their fairly basic living situation. Now, was the other side an in as well? I should have paid attention to that before. Let's have a look. No, that's an out. Right, so we've set this as... This is now an export line. We can flog electricity to the imperialists. Excellent. Of course, I have severed the moment where we're importing any electricity at all, so we are going to be powerless for a little while. My goodness me, that's a mess. But is it if it's a working mess, then I'm fine with it. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. And that one as well. But not all of them. Calm your jets there, Tiger. You, over to here. There you go. Right, I think that's right. I think it's hideous, but I also think it's right. Hideous is perfectly acceptable. I think we're there. Right, okay, we're good. Now then, we need to connect a road up to the power plant. Otherwise, not an awful lot's going to happen here. Pause this again, would you? Right, where is the road? Of course the road connection's around the backside, but we had to go from the front end just in order to make this work. Is that the smarter way to know? No, the smarter way to go is this way. Flatten the train, please. Thank you. And then, what do you think? Just to there? Yeah, that could work. Right, we'll go across to here. And then all the way around there. And I'll probably put fields in this bit here. It's right near to the electricity plant, you see. So that's good for plants. Oh, no, it definitely is. Oh, no, I know that. I know that to be a true fact. Now then, right. Buy me a bus. We'll keep it check. Because why wouldn't you? Although, saying that, I might mix it up for the next one, so that we can clearly identify different trucks for different purposes. You go from here to there. Right, good. Start. But wait, I hear you cry. Go on, say it. You have yet to connect up the coal to the... I know I'm doing it now. Which means we do actually need road coming this way as well. Do you want to do that? Try it this way. Yep, that'll do. And you've built that a bit too long, though. There you go, that's better. And then from there, round the corner, onto the super highway there. Yep. Groovy! Right, okay, now we're talking. And then we're going to want, I don't know, a couple of trucks. When you say a couple, what sort of number are you thinking there? Oh, tricky to say. Well, what are our options? I think we've been using this one so far, haven't we? Empty weight of 2k. Now, 2 tons is the empty weight. And in an early episode, I mentioned that I thought that was the amount it carries, and it's not. It's the amount below that it carries. But you knew that, so I'm largely illustrating that for my own purposes. What have we got around this era? Well, you've got the W50 dumper, which does 4 tons. Or we can... the V3S, which does 4.5 tons. Steady. The ZIL 130 does 6. The ZIL 133 does 9. Well, it's a little ahead of time. Hold on. The T138 does a lot more than that. Does 12. Right. In which case, we'll go with 2 of those. Because I'm not entirely sure what my output's going to be for a little while. So you are going from the power plant out to the truck loading system here. Right, now at the loading depot, I want you to load and wait until full. Unload. Hold on, unload, wait until unloaded. Yes, right. That's you. No, that was the other one. Alright, you have done this the right way around. Then, same deal for you chaps. From there to here. Right, from here you load, wait until you're loaded. Now, I've got everything still checked there, where strictly speaking I only want coal. But I'm relatively... What have you done there? Don't do that. Get rid of that. No. Delete. Thank you. Coal plant, yes. Unload, right. Everything. This makes me think that I did the other one wrong. Yeah, do you know why you think you did the other one wrong? Because I did? Yeah. Okay, alright. Well, we'll call it back up again. It's fine. Alright, so there. Load 100% of everything. Wait until... No. Here. Alright, uncheck. For crying out loud. This is not rocket science, man. Load everything and wait until you got it. Here. Yeah, coal plant. Unload. Wait until you're done. Don't load anything because there shouldn't be anything for you to do. Start. First stop is unreachable from current vehicle position. I haven't finished the road yet, so don't sweat that too much. We'll just we'll turn the turbos on, and you should be good to go. Are we done? We're done. Right, go. There you go. Marvelous. Right. Okay. Now then, this is where we start to see if our glorious future is going to come off or not, because we might actually be able to make some actual money once we've got all 3 of these systems turned on. Now then, have we got any coal in motion? Negative, which means we haven't got any workers yet. All right. Oi, bus! Come on, mate. Shake a leg. Get some workers in there so that we can do some, working and that. That would be very helpful of you here at Somhaska. There's a truck. Good. And you need some petrol. Fine. I'll start searching for oil in the near future. How long does it take you, mate? Honestly, juice her up, fill her up. Why have you decided that you live there now? There's the bus. There's something wrong with this petrol station. Doesn't have any power. Oh, poo. No power means no juice. And with no juice, we ain't doing nothing. Oh. Well, little short-sighted on my part. Of course, that's not even connected up, so let's deal with that. Somewhat fortunate I spotted that, but, these things happen. If we've got any in a capacitor... Nope, we haven't. Oh, great. Okay, right, okay. This then needs to be returned into an import line for the short term. And what's going to be the best way of doing that then? Given that each of these have only got 1 in, apart from the big switch. Okay, right, alright. So maybe I can make that an in and an out at the same time. You'll be lucky there, sunshine. And I don't think you can branch from a pylon. It certainly doesn't seem to wish to branch from itself there. Alright, well, what other options have you got? I don't know. Oh, yes, okay. The power transformer takes in the mighty All right. Well, if we just bang this in here, I know I've still got the game running. Right. If I turn that, if we spin that round the corner. My overriding plan at the moment is step 1, make it work. Step 2, make it look better. We'll go with step 1 first, because that would appear to be the sensible thing to do. Right, medium voltage. And there. Yeah, I'm basically going to need a secondary connection of some kind. And then plumb that in there. Now, we've already got the... yeah, there we go. We've got power again. Yeah, so I might need a second external connection in order to make things work. Right, have we got anyone working here? Yes, we do. You don't have any power. Why not? That's interesting. Why don't you have power? What have I missed? No, it's because you're drawing power. Oh, no, because you're being clever. That's why. Okay, alright, okay. So... we go back to this again. Oh, it is yeah. I've made this quite a lot more complicated for myself than I needed to. All right, I have nobody to blame but myself. There's a first. Right. So if I stick this in here. Oh, hang on. There is another thing here. No. Your power station shouldn't need power. We just need to get some coal into the power station, and then we can revert all of this and hopefully make ourselves cheerful again. What are you going to do? If you can't branch power lines out from a pylon, I've got to somehow power that. And it's only got one in. Oh, I'm trying to pick myself up by my own shoelaces, and it's doing my noggin in. Right, disconnect that again. Give me these, and we'll just find we'll find an open plug socket somewhere. Come over here. That's it. Get as far as that. Yeah, and then from there, plug it into that. Would you? Right there. No, wait. Something missed. It's got power, but all the workers have just checked out for the day. Typical flipping workers. Right. So what I want to do is build up a backlog of some sort of coal at the power plant rather than the other place. Oh, the other place. Yes, rather than the coal processing plant. Now, can you use conveyors? You can. Good. Right, we'll do that then. So give me this and that, and then I want an unloader followed by a warehouse. Well, I say a warehouse, just a dump of some description, something we can just fling stuff into and it can sit there getting wet. Oil, bitumen, fuel, no. Gravel, coal, iron, that would do it, but storage and warehouses I think is more appropriate. Open storage, no. Warehouse, no. Something that stores coal. Aggregate storage for sir? Yes. Let's take a large power plant, a large storage bin. Now, the reason for that is very straightforward. We're going to use a large one because I want to keep as much of this in store as possible, because once as you just saw, once I monkey with the connections, I don't want to have to do it again. Is that the way you're going to go? That's the way I'm going to go. Alright, so stick that in there. Get me a conveyor. Conveyor, yeah. Right, and we'll run from here up to there, and then simply because I feel like it, we'll run from there up to can't build due to bridge pillars. Can't build bridge pillars due to infrastructure below. Alright, well, one will do, one will be fine, and then we want an unloader, truck aggregate unloading, that's the fella, which we'll stick over here, about there. Conveyor that up nicely, please. Well, go for an appropriate one. Don't just kind of go, I want to go on the one on the end. You can't go on the one on the end. Stick that in there, stick that in there, and then bang that onto the road, and we should be in the region of doing some business. Now, they don't need any workers, any of that, which is good. It just needs a truck connection. So if I talk to my my delivery trucks and tell them to unload, let's just check that, shall we? Hasn't got any power. Yeah, okay, that's all right. Okay, we can make that work. Electric substation. We might as well stick it out here somewhere. Yeah, where are you going to draw power from? Oh, I don't flipping know. All right, but don't get too irascible about things. I mean, you know, it's all. This is all going to work. It's just going to take a little while. Power switch, power convert, power switch. We can't use that. What about transformer? No, that uses high power in. Okay, and a switch uses high power. What have you got there? That's just 3 outs. That's interesting. So what have I used that for so far? If that's just 3 outs, what does it plumb into? Because I set one up over there and somehow I made it work. Well, regardless, it's not what you want. Okay, so high power in. I don't know. I'm befuddled. Let's try the medium voltage. I must have an opening here somewhere. There you go. There's one. Look. Right, grab that. We're going to come out this way again. Make it work first. Make it pretty second. Right, yeah, keep it coming. That's it. Wang it on there. Out to about here, and then wang it on there. Building in the way. Oh dear. Put that there. Put that here. Put that there. There is not a building in the way. Look, that's the building we're connecting to. All right. Unless, of course, unless I've been misreading the situation and that all those arrows can actually work in both directions. But it seems very unlikely. Or I can click on this and... No, don't demolish it. I actually need it. Or that there's a clicking button on the building, which wouldn't surprise me, that allows me to reverse the polarity. Right, okay, we're powered. You're now powered? Yes. Good. And presumably you're powered as well. Yeah, you're powered. And this chap is powered. Everything is powered. Now, talk to my trucks. Trucks, where are you? That have now started moving. Okay, that's a good sign. And we've got cold. Cold? Yes. We've got coal being processed. It's doing the hokey cokey at the moment because it's bypassing that straight to the trucks. Now, I'm going to pause just to set the menu. Because we're going to change the destination to over here. Right, new stop. That one. Remove the power plant from the agenda. This. Unload the works. Thank you. Right. Okay, and then I need to do your neighbour as well. Because when this is done, this is the glorious future made real. That was the one you just did. Alright, where's the other one then? Isn't it? Yep, it's that. Right, okay, alright, we've got this. This is totally going to work. This is totally going to work. And once I've got a bit of a backlog of coal in there, then we should be able to turn off the exterior connection. And then providing I don't completely ruin everything. Hold on. Is that's failure grad truck unloading. That's where we want to be. Wait until unloaded. That's it. Good. Right. Activate. Come on, chaps. Don't let me down. I want to see the sparkles of electricity happening. There you go. He's loaded. And the other one will be loaded presently. Won't you? Yes. There you go. Full load. Conveyor belt stops. We've got coal coming in. It's being processed. It's coming out the other end. It's going into a heap. Look at all of that coal. That's a lot of coal. Alright, why have you stopped? Oi, you lot. Why have you stopped working? It's not clocking off time. Well, maybe it is. But then we should have action happening here. So there you go. There's the unload. That's gone into here. and then nothing. Presumably, I don't... no, we're on. Yes. We're off. Oh. What's the problem? Current workers is good. Not enough coal, I'm assuming. Flipping it. How much coal do you need there, dude? All right, that's quite a lot. I might need to get another coal truck in operation. All right, we are close, but we are not yet smoking cigars from Cuba. We will smoke cigars from Cuba at some point, and when we do so, we will enjoy them because they are good socialist cigars. I've been Colonel Failure. Let's just wait. We had some electricity happen there. I don't know if you noticed it or not. Where exactly that electricity went, I suspect, was just purely into the ether. Because there's nowhere for it to go at the moment. So we're making it for no reason. Unless it fed it into the grid, which would surprise me. There we go. Production. Yeah. We're making power there. How very exciting. Or rather, what we're actually doing is we're just burning coal and making nothing out of it. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for watching. The Failure coal plant is online. The next trick is going to be making our power actually come from the Failure coal plant. There's a real chance that I might need to be a little bit more reliable with coal supply in order to make that work, or figure out how we do an import-export line in the same situation. Tips are welcome. Normally I ignore them, but at the current time I am paying attention. So if you have some guidance, why is that red? If you have any guidance to offer, offer it. Yeah, get rid of it. I don't like having red pylons. It fills me with untrust. Let's just put that in, and then I'll get out of your hair. And like that. There you go. Right. Now, where's the power going there, Johnny? Also, why am I struggling to keep workers working? Eh? Huh? Anyway, to answer that and other questions, and I know I should be assigning individual blocks to work in specific buildings. We'll get to that. Anyway, thanks for watching for today, and I'll be back soon with more of the same. Meanwhile, you can subscribe in order to keep up with the series, and I'll catch you on whatever the flip side is. Thanks for watching. Cheerio! Okay, yeah, I didn't think that through now, did I? Because you need power in order to make all the stuff to fuel your power plant that then keeps you... Oh, dear. And the whole solution that I've got in order to make this work so far is the ugliest thing I've ever built, I think. And I've built ugly. Ugly is one of my specialities. But this one is hideous. But I said it twice in the episode, at least. I'm going to say it again now for my own validation, and that is, make it work first, make it pretty afterwards. Because step one is proving to be elusive so far. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, plenty more to come in this series. It might take, it might slow down a little in the speed of progress. But I am going to continue with this series for the foreseeable future, I think, because I'm very much enjoying it, and I'll enjoy it more once we make profit in any month ever. Might not happen. We'll just have to see.